7 Wild Stories of the Real Wild West. Wild West saloons, diluted liquor with turpentine. A feral camel once terrorized Arizona. A railroad company staged a train wreck as a publicity stunt. Here's why the Wild West was truly wild. 1. The Army brought camels to Texas. The U.S. Camel Corps was founded in 1856. It was headquartered at Camp Verde, Texas. It consisted of 75 camels from the Middle East. The animals carried loads. The Civil War cut their service short. They were relocated to Nevada and California. Some camels were auctioned off. Others were set free. In the 1880s, a feral camel appeared in Arizona. It became known as the Red Ghost. It trampled one woman. When it was shot by miners, a human skull fell off its back. 2. Saloons diluted alcohol with toxic chemicals. Cowboys and miners weren't picky drinkers. One saloon offered them a drink called tarantula juice. It contained strychnine and distilled turpentine. At first, these agents gave a burst of energy. Then they caused muscle spasms and lockjaw. 3. Geronimo raided the Mexicans with a knife. Geronimo was a legendary leader of the Chiricahua Apache. His whole family was killed by Mexican soldiers. Geronimo vowed revenge. He preferred a close-quarters fight. He never rained arrows down on his enemies. Geronimo charged right into their ranks. He'd run in a zigzag pattern so they couldn't shoot him. He'd go after Mexican soldiers with a knife. Geronimo would then take their rifles to his fellow Apache. 4. Buffalo Bill Cody performed at Queen Victoria's Jubilee. In 1887, the showman traveled to London. He brought along hundreds of animals. Among them were 180 horses, 18 buffalo, and 2 deer. The Wild West show drew crowds of 30,000. It even caught the attention of royalty. Edward VII got acquainted with Annie Oakley. He became captivated by her and the performance. He invited the show to Queen Victoria's Jubilee. 5. A train company staged a wreck as a publicity stunt. In the 1890s, William Crush had an idea. He worked for the Missouri, Kansas, and Texas Railway. He decided to arrange a public train wreck. He set up a temporary site, prosaically named Crush. On September 15, 1896, 40,000 spectators crowded the area. 2 locomotives slammed into each other around 5 p.m. Upon impact, both engine boilers exploded. The flying debris killed 2 people and injured 6 more. 6. Jesse James blew off his finger. Also known as Dingus, he was a notorious robber. He raided trains, stagecoaches, and banks. He was nearly shot by a farmer for stealing a saddle as a teen. Another time, James blew off his own finger. It happened while he was cleaning a revolver. James cried out,
"Oh, ding it, how it hurts!"
His family nicknamed him Dingus in response. 7. Calamity Jane was the most adventurous woman in the Wild West. She was a frontierswoman and storyteller. She cursed and wore men's attire. As a child, Jane almost died from smallpox. She developed immunity. Years later, an outbreak hit Deadwood. Jane had no nursing skills. Nevertheless, she took 8 stricken miners under her wing. 5 of her patients survived. Someone declared Jane a perfect angel sent from heaven.